Well, this kind of might be kind of a lame trip here. I'm in a place called Copper Bottom Pass. There's my 4Runner there. Kind of a developed area here with complete with power poles. But there doesn't seem to be anybody around here. I was going to climb up this ridge here, climb up to the top of this mountain up there, see what's going on. Not going to get much of a sunset today. I might get up early and leave this place tomorrow morning and grab a sunset somewhere else. So, been a couple of months since I've been out. My last trip was in Europe. Right now today it's December 30th. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve, and this will be the last. I wanted to try to slide one more little trip in before the end of 2025. So here I am, and wanted to fly the drone around a little bit, so you can't do that in a lot of areas. And so I kind of came upon this spot here. This is Copper Bottom Pass in western Arizona. Never been here before. Just kind of, if anything else, I'll get a nice little workout, which is fine with me. But yeah. Just thought I'd get one more little trip in before the end of the year. 2 months ago, when I was in Europe, I got a call from my wife on October 4. I was due to leave Europe on October 7th, and she basically told me she heard a funny water sound in our house, which, make a long story short, turned out to be a pipe break under the slab in our house. So it was a major pain. Okay, I gotta climb up to the top of this little deal here. This might work. Let's see if I can do it without slipping or falling. So, been dealing with that for the last 2 months. Oh, there we go. Hold on one second. Oh, yeah, yep. Okay. All right. Dealing with that for the last 2 months, and it feels good to finally get out and see a mountain. So here I am. Climb this little guy here. I don't know, there's a little house over here. There's a little gate with a private property keep out sign, so of course I'll respect that. But yeah, just kind of make my way up. I think I'll go up to the ridge over here and then just kind of make my way up. There's another mountain, I think, right behind this one's a little taller, so we'll see. See how it works. All right, let's get a little exercise. Okay, I'm getting about almost halfway, I think. Something like that. Truck down there. Going around this rock pile here. Headed up this way and to the right, and then up to there. Heard a funny little beep noise in my backpack on the way up here just a couple minutes ago. Just want to check and see if maybe a button got pushed on accident and turned the drone on or something, but definitely heard something back there, so I'll check it out. Yeah, nice. All right. So that noise was my phone letting me know that I left my AirPods back at the 4Runner. Thought I heard something. So anyway, back on the plumbing issue at the house, because we didn't want that happening again ever, and our house is over 20 years old, but not that old. We decided to repipe the whole house. So that took a while, and we're still going back and forth with the insurance, trying to get it all covered. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is not bad. There's some loose rock, but there's definitely some very good rock too. You just gotta choose the right way. All right. Whew. Yep, right up here, and then up that way. All right. Just up this ledge here, somewhere up there is that high point. It's the view there. Forerunner in the foreground there. I think tomorrow morning I might climb up there, take that road up, nice and easy. Get a nice sunrise from up there. If the sun's going down over here, I guess that means it'll be coming up over here somewhere. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. All right. Zigzag my way up here. See what the top looks like. All right. Kind of found my way over to a shallow wash that's giving me some nice solid rock, except when the occasional cactus gets stuck in the way here. All right, getting there. Not very much further. I think this is the ridge here, and the summit's just behind that tree there. Yeah, pretty beautiful. Not the worst view. Should be on the top here shortly. There's the Kofa Range back there. Right there. Signal Mountain. And 10U that's out of view. Climbed all over those mountains. So just someplace different here. And since I haven't been out in 2 months, I thought I'd pick something where I can just get a decent little workout and maybe get a view of something. I'm not expecting a spectacular sunset or anything, especially with the clouds being so heavy there to the west. All right. I think I'll probably turn this on when I'm on the summit here next. What I didn't mention was there's a dirt road, I think close to the summit on the other side. But what fun would that be? But I'll be taking that down. Should be a nice casual stroll at sunset. Walk into a cactus garden here. Beautiful. Gotta watch my step. All right, I lied. I said I wouldn't turn the camera back on until I was on the summit. But look at this view. Boy, that's something. Put it on the wide angle here. There we go. That's beautiful. That's what it's all about. All right, get that back to the normal setting. Yeah. Get up here just so we can get a nice view of where I'm going next. the summit. But yeah, beautiful. This is what you'd call a false summit. That's quartzite down there. All right, but yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. I guess that explains why, right there, why I have such good cell service up here. Very nice. It's kind of a nice summit over there too. Yeah, very pretty. Ooh, it's dark to the south. All right, go up to the top there, take some photos, and then there should be I think that's the end of the road actually right there. There's a road down there by those white rocks. I'm not sure what kind of road, but I guarantee it'll be easier than the way I came up here. All right. I'm gonna head up here tomorrow morning. Just walk up that road, go up over in this area here and get the sun coming up. Very nice. So this here is called Copper Bottom Pass. It's a dirt road that connects 95 to 78, I believe. Yeah, nice. Okay, getting chilly and getting dark. Guess I'll climb down from this thing. Okay. As you can see, I'm not on a road at all. The top was completely cliffed out on 3 sides, so I'm basically going kind of back the way I came up. No road, but no problem. Just gotta watch your footing, especially going down. You don't want to twist an ankle or something like that up here. This is that shallow wash that I hit on the way up. All right, should be down shortly. Okay, pretty much down the hill here. Of course, I went a whole different way down than on the way up. Oh well, be dangerous, but I made it down. There's the little surface road coming up here. If you can see that or not, my truck is right there. So I'm getting close. Get some dinner, call it a night. Get up about an hour and a half before sunrise and hike up that dirt road right there. Get up on the edge of the mountains up there and see what kind of a sunrise unfolds in the morning. All right, back on the dirt road here. All the danger is over. Woo! All right, good morning. Woo! Hiking up Cunningham Mountain. It's a nice little road that takes you all the way up. There's the stunning sunrise. Pretty cloudy. Didn't expect much. It's supposed to be cloudy, but yeah, this is just a road all the way up. There's a tower on the top, but the actual mountain is behind here. Can't quite see it from this angle. But, yeah, it's just a little morning exercise. Get the blood pumping. Then I'll drive back home. All right, probably about the halfway point. There's the mountain that I climbed yesterday. It doesn't have a name. My 4Runner's parked down below. Not much for taking photos with the clouds, but sure makes it a nice hiking morning. Nice and cool with a little breeze. But, the road takes a turn here. There's Cunningham Mountain. And there's the saddle where the road goes to. And then I don't see the road on this side, so the road must be along those poles on the other side, leading up to the summit, where I'm sure they'll have a lot of towers up there, cell phone, radio towers, whatever. But yeah. Okay, a little windy up here. I was gonna cut off and go this way. I'm on the saddle. Here. But nice view on the other side. Beautiful. That's all part of the Yuma Proving Ground. Not allowed to go down there anywhere. And this is the rest of the road that takes you up to Cunningham Mountain. I think I'll probably head up that way. But yeah, beautiful. That's where I came from, over here. Ooh, pretty breezy up here. There's the road as it winds up. All right. Yeah. Continue along the road, hiking up. All right, kind of a wild section of roadway here they paved. But boy, that drops straight off, and that's probably about 10 feet across. And there's a sharp berm right here. Goes up to a dead end and continues this way. Getting closer. But what a nice morning walk. It's actually sprinkling on me a minute or two ago. Drying when it hits the ground. Ooh, it is windy up here. Well, there's the actual summit there with all those towers on it. That's the road I've been following. instead of disturbing all those towers, I think I might just go to this high point here, take my photos, and maybe put the drone up, see how it does in the wind. Pretty windy. Didn't realize how high this is. I guess maybe this is the high point in this entire area. Beautiful views of the Kofa Range over here, just out of view right now with this hump in the way. But yeah, let's go up on this bluff here above the wires and see what that looks like. Pretty nice, pretty windy. Not so bad that I can't get the drone up though, I don't think. Give it a shot anyway. All right, hiking back down. Boy, I screwed up on this trip. I got my drone up in the air, get some nice shots, and it kept the controller kept saying no memory card, and I always leave the memory card in after I download all the videos, but I just came back from a big trip and I had taken the card out, and I guess I didn't put it back in. Big mistake. Anyway, long story short, I had no memory card, so I tried taking the memory card out of the controller to put that in the drone, and then the controller wouldn't work. So whatever, messed it up. So I mentioned a few choice words in the desert here that only I could hear, hopefully. And now I'm headed back down. So not much to see in this video, but hopefully you enjoyed it anyway. All right, we'll see you in the next one.